Okay, so if you can remember back, I think it was in the middle of harvest, we were spreading manure. We spread every fall, and we try to spread every spring too. Well, we have been spreading manure the past week or so. Not much because of problems, but we have been trying to clean up because, as you know, we had to babysit them cows and calves when they were calving, and we found every lot of the cow barns we could find and bedded it down with straw. Well, and they crap all over it, and then over the course of 2 or 3 weeks that they were in there, that created a bunch of manure. So that's good manure, I think so. But anyway, so yeah, I'm standing right here with the 4055. This is my favorite tractor to spray manure with. I don't know why. We sprayed with the 44 back in the fall, and yeah, it was alright, but I prefer this one. So, if you kept track of my Instagram, let's see, when was it? Tuesday afternoon, we were spreading. Well, what happened? So anyway, if you kept track of my Instagram, Tuesday afternoon we were spreading. Well, everything was going fine until the spreaders back here stopped spreading. This one stopped spreading. That one was still going. So, got out and looked. Called my uncle who was loading me. We look in here. The chain was off the sprockets. I don't know if you can see the sprocket down in there. So, I think there's one up there too. Anyway, we, let's see. How did it go? Chain came off the sprocket, and so this one was still spreading. So, he was like, okay, it'll still spread and unload, which it did. So that was fine. Come back, I'll show you. We're clearing out over here. Is that barn? And that barn right there. If I can hold it steady. So anyway, we came back over there with an empty load, and put the chain back on the sprocket, and it worked. We turned it on, it spread. So then we loaded it back up with the same load it's got on right now. And I went to the field right here, turned it on. I thought it was spreading. I noticed the top one wasn't spreading. So I was like, well, the chain came off the sprocket again. Okay. But I saw some kicking up back here. Hence, marks right there. So, I kept going about 50 yards or so. I kept looking back and I was like, I thought that thing was spreading. So I got out again. Came back over here to right here, and there was no chain to be found. So, went back, I backtracked my path, got out of the tractor to the start of where I started spreading, and I found the chain laying on the ground, broken apart. It was still all one connected chain, but it came apart at the pin to where it connects. I don't know technical terms, but anyway, so I call my uncle. He comes back over, and he's like, "Okay, chain's broken, drive pin's broken too, because nothing was going." So from there, I don't really know what has gone on. My uncle's worked on this. The drive pin's broken, that's all I know. And I don't know. I just don't know. He was over here. We were over here working Wednesday night on it. And he thought we had got it back working. So, took it back to the field. Turned it on. Nothing happened. So, it's something more serious than that. I can't tell you what it is because I don't really know. My uncle does, and he knows what's got to be fixed on it. But anyway, So we have a load of manure hooked to a tractor inside the barn. But. From what I've heard, I think I have to scoop all this out by hand. Because I think we have to get down into it somehow. I don't know, but we got to scoop it out. But, so yeah, close that before I forget. So yeah, we've had some manure spreader problems, but that's not the main problem. The main problem is it poured down about 3 inches of rain over the past 2 days. And I don't mean like a good soaking rain, I mean poured down. But, yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but, you know, it would have been nice if it was just a good soaking rain. Because after all that fertilizer we spread, get soaking down, which most of it did get soaking down, I'm pretty sure. Just runoff was a big problem. Because this creek was out of its banks, up near that tree. I think up near that tree too. But yeah, I mean, yep. So that means it's going to be wet for the next week, which there's a 40 to 50% chance of rain every day this next coming week, which is spring break for me. And it seems like it happened at fall break too. I have to go back in my videos and look. Pretty sure it was wet. So yeah, I don't know what's going to go on this week other than, I guess, try to fix that. I will be starting to mow grass this week if I can catch it dry enough. Lawnmower is back. They did recalibrate the hydrostats. Greased it all. All we got to do is change the oil in it and sharpen the blades, and we'll be ready to roll. But to give you an idea of how much we use this, we bought this in May 22nd of 2013, and it had, what was it, 1.3 hours? So here it is, April 4th of 2015, which is 2 years. So we used it a total of 2 years. I've only mowed once in 2015, but, oh, come on, focus. I have a total of 210 point something hours. Yeah. Just to give you an idea of how much we use. Oh, crap. Just of how much we use the lawnmower, but, see, mowing grass will happen. I've got my GoPro, so I might slap it on this sometime and get you some mowing grass footage. I ain't never seen that. So yeah, other than that, that's just what this video is about. Broken down manure spreader. But I mean, other than that, that's been a good spreader. It's been around longer than I've been born, so that's 16 years, I think. Don't hold me to that, but I think it is. As you can see, it's a new idea. 3722 AGCO. But yeah, that's a good brand of spreader. I mean, yeah. So anyway, I guess that's going to be it for this video. I know there's a couple breaks in it, but whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And catch y'all in the next one. See if anything happens. Give you a shot of the 4055.